Hey Mo. Time to lurk. Yeah, me too. Real quick, the Rent a Girlfriend manga has to be the funniest rage bait in history. You know what's kind of crazy about it, Legend? You know it's like really teaking crazy? Like really crazy. I unironically think that teaking, like, I don't know the full specifics of it because I haven't read like that whole manga, but I kind of know the premise of it. Unironically, I think that joint's like an actual like allegory to real life. Cause I feel like I know obviously like Twitter turns into like an echo chamber and everybody just clowns on it, but like unironically, that's what like most dudes nowadays are like going through, that type of situation. Obviously, they're not actually renting a girlfriend, but um like the whole simping for a girl and then her choosing like her own life and doing her own stuff over you and you getting like rejected by them. That happens to most guys and then they continue to simp about them anyway. or simp over them anyway. And I think high key that's seeking I think high key that's the reason why that manga's actually survived so long. It's because it's actually like really relevant. Quick question: with how many 3 Seek Sword grid are here? 3 Seek Sword an ideal number? Do you think 2 is ideal? I got a crazy video for you, Reynard. A crazy video for you. Hey, go ahead and watch. Oh, go ahead and watch this for me, big dog. Go ahead and watch that. I did a Mugen run yesterday and got a sand. I wanted an extinction blade. Hey, I'll take your sand, dude. You're not gonna use it? I'll take it. I'll use it for my artifacts. You're welcome. I just think the author should be more obvious with him calling out incel culture. I mean, the thing about it is they're dumb. The thing about it is they're dumb. They're not gonna pick up on it anyway. I got Holiday came from the scam. I'm trying to use him instead of UL. Does that make sense? Mostly because that's too. No, because he sucks. Even though I have seen people use him in the past, but that character still sucks. You think Earth will get Basara UL weapon? I don't know what we're gonna get now. I don't know if we even get Impalement anymore. I feel like we kind of won't know until the next Ellie gets something. Honestly, like probably the next 2 Ellies get something, cause now that Earth got Siegfried, it's very possible that elements just get similar-ish things, but some elements just may not get that thing at all. So I don't know. The pattern has been broken. And I honestly don't know if anybody else gets Siegfried weapon either. I think once again, I think Earth's gonna be by itself. I think it's just gonna have its own weird thing. Cause I'm like 98% sure that the only reason that Earth got Siegfried in the shape and form that it is so that you could run 3 and run it with Galleon staffs. And no other Ellie is like that, where you need 3 specifically. It's like either 4 or less than 3. Either Light or Earth will get one designed for Ogi. I see the Copers are already here, bro. You guys still think we're gonna get some Ogi stuff now, huh? It's crazy work. Cause I sit on Twitter too much. I feel like saying wind is bad is wild when it's just the fact that it's boring. No, wind's pretty bad. Wind's pretty bad. Wind's pretty bad. It is pretty bad. I think it's the worst element right now, bar none. I think it's definitely the only thing wind has, the only claim to fame that wind has over any other element. I mean, the thing about it is it doesn't even have it literally doesn't have a claim to fame over any other element. The only thing that it can compete in is high level. But it doesn't, that's the issue. It doesn't have a claim to fame. It's not good. It's not like good or like the best at anything. It just kind of exists. It's just there. There's nothing that you're like, there's nothing that it's like, yeah, I really want to play wind for this fight. Besides it being like easy. I guess that's its claim to fame. But even then, you literally have light that does like the exact same thing with Ogi comps with like Cosmos. Like pretty much anything you can do that's like solo wise with wind, you could just do with light as well. Or like water. saw Grand Siegfried at 9.6. I'm sorry, but I think he's at least 9.7 or low 9.8. And I'm not an Earth main, he's still fun to use. I think he's at least a 9.7, but the issue with Siegfried is Siegfried's not a burst character. He's built for high level stuff, and they don't value high level stuff as much, and Earth Guild War is nowhere close, which is also where he'd be used for like 250. So he's just rated low. He'll probably go back up once Guild War happens, or a new raid comes out. But I would call it being a boring element, not a bad element. I don't know if I'd say that though. I think it's still a bad element though, because the thing about it is it just kind of struggles with like everything. It's not really great at anything, and it also doesn't help that almost all the units Wind has gotten in the last like year or two have been like nigh useless for like everything. They're like side grades for already bad pieces. Like, when was the last time Wind got a decent character? Like Noir, maybe? And even Noir, you only really use her for your baby Filatos. You don't use her for anything else. She's not actually like Olivia tier. So like the last like really decent Wind character you got was like Vampy. Like Vampy Lich. Those two. That was like a year or two ago. Yeah, Wind, I'm almost done with CFA Transcendent Step 1. Just need 2 more Sabers and 70 shards. Does Raphael count if anything? They at least the Seraph. No, Raphael does not count. Raphael's seeking garbage. Miran's literally better than Raphael. She's a Teeking normal character. Summer Galleon. Oh, never mind. I know this is a hot take, but outside of Guild Wars, Summer Galleon is not a good unit. She's not a good unit. She doesn't do anything. You don't even use Summer Galleon in anything except Siegfried. Like 98% of the time. The only other time you use Summer Galleon is during like a Wind favored like story event, so you can burst. That's like it. So besides Guild War, you might use that character like 3 times a year, if you don't farm Siegfried like every single day or something. She doesn't do anything. You don't use her for like any of your full autos. You don't use her for high level. You don't do anything with her. And even then, the thing about Summer Galleon is Summer Galleon works off of buffing MC, and Wind MC sucks. Wind MC doesn't do anything like that's out of the ordinary. Wind MC ain't it's not a Teeking, it's not a Finny Staff MC, it's not a Hrace Velger MC, it's not a Hunting MC, it's nothing. It's not an Ura MC. It's just a standard base default mana diver or Teeking Hunting Light Glorybringer MC. That's what your Wind MC is. They don't do anything. It's just Wind's biggest issue is Wind just doesn't Wind ain't got like updated units. Wind ain't got updated units. And the thing about it is Wind ain't got updated units, and it's in the same boat as like Dark, but Dark also got like Gold Moon weapons that go ham. That makes their MC at least really, really good to kind of hold it together. The thing that holds Wind together is that it has strong Ogi stuff, so it can still handle high level. But that's like it. Besides that, it's just seeking. It's the most basic of the basic. And then every single unit they get is another Teeking Ogi unit or Vayne. so yeah, Wind just don't do anything. I don't know, that ain't even my battle though. I told Kish to save it, bro. I told Kish to save Wind, not me. Honestly, I've been telling, bro, you guys know I've said multiple times Seeking DY need to start ranting about it, bro. I'm telling you, ranting works. Ranting works, bro. If you want to see Teking change, you gotta talk about it, bro. You gotta stir up discussion. You gotta bring Teking valid points to the discussion, bro. Gotta go now. See you. Bye, Raynor. I guess if that's the way of looking at it. I don't know. It's just not great. And I think the bigger issue with Wind too is it's so samey. Like, you know, like for example, right? It's like when I got Teking when I got Siegfried's sword, you saw how much different stuff I went in, and I started doing like all this crazy stuff. You see when like Fire got like Sinan or like Finny Staff, you see like all this stuff Fire started doing. When Wind got Raphael and Raphael Fist, what the heck did they do? Get 2 minutes faster on Yggdrasil? Like what else did they do? You don't even see Wind people making new stuff for like Bubs Fa Belial. Like nothing changes. They get new characters, they get new weapons, and nothing changes. Because they have so they're like how I described Earth before, where there's just so many issues that they gotta restock. They gotta restock the whole roster. They gotta swap out the whole roster. But the thing about it is, Seeking, every single time they get a new unit, it's either garbage like Vayne or it's an Ogi unit, and that's not swapping out the roster. That's just keeping the status quo. Nothing's changing. And it also doesn't help, again, that they're not even getting Teking auto attackers when they have an auto amp Teking whatchamacallit, an auto amp Exalto. They've had Exalto the longest, and they've gotten how many auto attacking units have they gotten since they got Exalto? Think about that for a second. They got what, Vampy and Noir in like 3 years for auto attacks? Technically Vayne, but Vayne sucks. Like, bro, even Earth got off better than that. It's gross. Like they have no cohesion in Wind. There's no cohesion unless you're an Ogi unit. That's the only cohesion you have. Heck, even Vampy stuff feels like you're just seeking brute forcing half the time. You're literally using Mana Diver and the fact that Vampy does a lot of damage and she can pin down the enemy, that you just brute force your way through half the bosses. And if you can't brute force your way through half the bosses, guess you're Ogi. It's like you guys know how I've talked about a Reshkigol and Teking Race Velgr in the past, where it's like, if the boss doesn't, or if the boss has more HP than what you can burst, then Race Velgr and Reshkigol fall off. That description is like the entirety of the Wind element. It's like if you can't burst it down with Mana Diver or Vampy, you just have to Teking whatchamacallit. You just have to Ogi. Wind has unironically gone through all the types of attacks in this game. Auto, skill, Ogi, yeah. It also doesn't help at all that like Wind is in pretty much the exact same scenario as Fire, where both of its Gold Moon weapons suck, and there's significantly better characters, weapons, and everything for Fire as opposed to Wind, where they've just got Ogi support. They haven't, like, Raphael Fist is not even close to Finny Staff, and no characters. I wouldn't even say there's a single character in Teking Wind right now that's comparable to anybody on this team right now. There's not a single character in Wind that's comparable to Wamdis, Percival, or Zeta. Not even one. I'm not even asking for 3. I'm asking for literally 1. I don't think there's a single character. I think Vampy is literally their best character, and she's not comparable to any of these 3. It's just cooked, bro. That Ellie's wash. Like I said, they gotta straight up cleanse the whole roster, bro. They gotta give them characters. They're not giving them characters. That's the issue. They're not giving them Teking characters that can do something, I guess is a better way of putting it. They're just giving them more of the same and keeping the status quo. I hate farm flawed prism. Yo, you better do your Teking daily whatchamacallits? Angel halos, like me. Wind is the free to play element? Yeah. Wind is it's something. Something alright. But yeah, wind just got too many issues. The heck is this? Oh. Oops. Is it true Magna Wind is better than Primal? I saw someone say that sometime back. I mean, depending on when you saw that, yeah. But nowadays, I don't think so. What's the biggest difference between the Hexa solo quest and the raid? Just HP? I guess, yeah. I guess I don't know if there's shields in Teking the solo one, I don't remember. And also, you just get less mats, but... Well, that's a Zidler. High 80.
誰にも負ける気がしない団長たちのおかげかな
cap all Eternals, 5-star run cap. See, I did a level 140. Yeah, get to work. Get to work. Are still bored? We gonna be here for a while? I'm already getting bored, so I don't know about that. It's only been 30 minutes. Bro, you know what I meant to tell you guys, by the way? You guys know how I told you I was excited for the top pizza place on my Seeking Friends list? That place is Seeking closed too, bro. Absolutely unbelievable. This city Seeking sucks. So I'm just gonna skip that and go to the next spot, I guess. Cause that place literally doesn't exist anymore. Ain't no way, is way. Trying Stellar Blade tomorrow? Probably not. I already bought it though, so I already bought it, but I'm probably not gonna play it tomorrow. Honestly, I forgot who I was talking to that other day, but I think I'm just gonna like, even though I'm not even playing it right now, I think I'm just gonna play 100 line first. I think I'm like, you can already tell how freaking slow behind I am on 100 line now because I'm just not playing any games that's not like Grand Blue. So like, I'm just gonna finish 100 line first, no matter how long it takes, and then I'll play something else. I'm probably gonna play Room Factory after that. And then, bro, SMT might just be dead, by the way. I'm gonna keep it a stack. Because I don't feel like going back to that joint. And now I got other games to play. Because I'm probably gonna play, I'm probably gonna finish 100 line, and then I'm gonna play Room Factory, and then I'm gonna play Stellar Blade. How old is the review video? Like a year. That place closed last year, at the end of last year. Told you it was a minute anyway. Room Factory's on Steam, yeah. I bought Room Factory and Stellar Blade at the same time. But yeah, they're both on Steam. But yeah, I think I'm just gonna finish Underline. I'm just gonna stick to one game, because if I try and play like a whole bunch of different games, I'm not gonna finish any of them. Especially 100 line. 100 line's too long. 100 line's too long to not focus on. SMT5 fans in the grave with me woo. Join me in the abyss with 16. Oh, well, 16's even further in the abyss than taking SMT. At least I actually want to play SMT. I don't want to play 16 at all, so that's not even on the list. You're gonna play it on stream, right? Play what on stream? Room Factory? I don't know. I might not. I don't know. The real question first is like whenever I get on Rune Factory, I have to see if I even like it. That's what's first. I'm trying not to like spoil myself on it, which is unironically kind of easy because that game I'm very curious how that game sold because I haven't seen literally anybody talk about it. But um I've been keeping myself in the dark about it because I don't want to spoil myself on anything. Because this one seems like 2 level, like actually having a story about it instead of just being like taking generic. We gotta save the world and taking plants, stuff like that. So I don't want to like spoil myself on it, but from what I've seen, the people that played it seem to like it. But I don't know. If it's like 5 though, I'm not gonna like it because I didn't like 5. Waiting for Race to die during Magfest Solar, man. Yeah. This game sucks, bro. Nobody plays this joint. Kit, did you ever figure out when the summer stream is? No. I feel like it has to be at like the start of thinking July, right? Cause Guild Wars is at the end of the month. So it can't, I mean, I guess it could be at the very end of the month, but end of July? God dang, bro. Based on Google search. When's the Thinking main story? Isn't that the 15th? Or the 13th? 15th? I don't remember. Isn't it usually early August? I guess so. Yeah, that feels so far away. Feels so far away. $16th. So next Monday. Oh dang. Bro, I already know that Teking dude. That flash is gonna be like on that Teking 17th or 18th. Teking know it. Joint so that's so annoying. They're about to drop some stupid Tiki fire thing on that. And I can't do the Teking pre-Guild War Ramble before that joint because then it's gonna Teking just invalidate some crap. Forgot we have Zal FLB tomorrow. Yeah, literally who? Perfect, that gives me time to save money. On Granblue? Why you even spending on Granblue, bruh? Hi, Quebec. Fire catching god equivalent, probably. Didn't you know it's gonna be Fire Tetragod and Grand Hothead Fire? That's what everybody's been telling me. Didn't you see that she's on Granblues? Or not Granblues, seeking Granblue Radio? One long equivalent raids to break Esther's 140. Want some high grade copium for Dark Primar? Settle down there, pal. Dude, has anybody found a Teking Faster Cosmos full auto, by the way? Anybody found that? Anybody got one of those yet? Done with my Belial theory? Oh, that's gonna be mega? Oh yeah, I could have told you your Belial theory was already wrong. I probably did, actually. All the dark players quit? Yeah. Yeah. And wind players are next. Wind players are seething and raging right now. Just watch Hothead be dark with Primarch passive. New dark tech are we gonna get till they fix the Ellie? Bro, the Ellie's not even broken. Just nobody wants to play it. If Fire gets another grand, I'm gonna be a little bit upset. This is Cosmos. The raid is gonna take 6 years of full auto and will still break 25% of the time. More like 75% of the time. It might work 25% of the time. Haku did not do the homework after he tested the full auto. Yeah, that man quit, bro. I need Yogg. Yogg, bro, that dude's losing his cheeky mind. Did you guys see that he did like a machinist Fall Zero? Do you know the kind of desperation you gotta be on to do machinist and Fall Zero in Big 2025? I was feeling generous in my snark. I wasn't. I like to be realistic around these parts. Being like the class? Yes, the class. The class. Oh, I'll find it. GBF Yogg. Oh, sorry, not machinist, mechanic. Sorry, I'm Final Fantasy brained. This. What the heck?
Wix, one platform.
What the?
Any
Did I
website.
just get an ad with Teking YouTube Premium? What the heck is that? Oh, it doesn't have me signed in. Oh, okay, that makes more sense. But yeah, Dark Mechanic. 8 days ago. Bro, I can't even like... Why does this even have me signed out, by the way? Anyway, yeah. He did that. Good machinist. How come that's the one class that still doesn't have an EX2 variant? I don't know. Fenrir gun? That man is making moves. What does mechanic even do? I don't know. Hopefully satiate his boredom. But yeah, that's the level of cope they're on right now, bro. But for real, nobody found a better Cosmos, huh? I don't even think this joint works. I don't even think this works. Does this work? I feel like I've tested this before and I feel like it didn't work. Cause I got all the stuff for this. And this is even purple too, so I feel like I've been here before. I feel like I've been here before. I feel like this don't work. I already did it, Mo. That's the thing. That's why I was asking. I was asking, did anybody make a better one because I already made one before. I just dual pilot Cosmos because that raid is trash. You didn't complain about it. Aren't you the person who put that on the wiki? I didn't put this on the wiki, no. I haven't put anything dark related on the wiki ever. Actually, I think. I don't come here. This ain't for me. This ain't for me. You are too pure heart to make dark work. There should be a newer one. I mean, I made that teaking that one with the Kate. No one goes on the Dark Alley page. You didn't do the Hexa one? What Hexa one? I've never done Chrysor. Zosimos? Oh, this is me. I didn't put this on here though. I mean, I made this video, but I didn't put this on here. Somebody else do that for you. Yeah, somebody else put that on there for me. I'm outside right now, so I can't even find it. I mean, like I said, I had my Hecate one that I did before. Cosmos. I had, I had this one. I had this one, but uh, this was 2 months ago, and I don't even think that joint was consistent. I was asking for somebody to make it consistent. Nobody made it consistent. Hilarious. That's what made me originally look at Zosimos over hunting. I'm dead, bro. I mean, the funny thing about this legend is like, look at the teaking. Look at the time of this video. This joint is literally. This joint is literally almost a year old, which is like. This is way before the Zosimos rebalance. And this is what I keep telling people about how I literally made Zosimos work in Teaking Hexa, because if you look back before Zosimos' rebalance, you'll see so many people, so many quote unquote dark lords, you can't run Zosimos and Hexa, it don't work. It's no good. We're stuck to Yamato and Chrysor. We can't play Mana Diver. But me, non-Dark Lord, come in here. Hey, you can play Hexa with Zosimos. You just gotta use the book. Nah, the book don't work. You can't hit the skill damage, bro. Yes, you can. You sure can. You can hit 2 mil hits. I did it years ago. Or a year ago. You could do it. Garrison was lacking because you didn't have a weapon with big Garrison. It don't. It do though. We're not buying this book propaganda, man. Ain't nobody even talking about the book propaganda. All I'm saying is that King tried this joint before people tried this joint, cause nobody believed that you could do Hexa with the book. And I'm like, you can play something that's not Chrysor or Yamato. Y'all just ain't playing the Ellie. And it's the same thing with Deacon Cosmos. Ain't nobody experimenting on Cosmos, bro. Why you think the only time you ever see a Cosmos full auto come out is because it's Hecate? Hecate ain't even a Dark Lord. Hecate just playing the game. He just play every Ellie. You don't see no Dark Lords experimenting with nothing, bro. Because pretty much for once Kit is right, taking all the Dark Lords quit the game, bro. They don't play the game. That's why I said the buff for Zosi was the biggest sneak. Agreed. Zosimos did not need that at all. Zosimos did not need to be buffed. People just needed to actually play it. Right for once, I'm always right. Yeah. I have another friend that says that, bruh. And that's not true. But anyway. Yeah, dark players don't play the game, bro. The only dark player that plays the game is Seeking Yogg. That's it. That's the only person that actually plays the Seeking game. I would say Aku, but he literally quit of his own volition, so. Hi, Celestial. There was an era where you kept calling dark players babies. They still are. They still are. They still are now. Aku quit. Ali Aku actually quit. Okay, T King, bro, I'm gonna need y'all to stop taking stuff so seriously. I don't think Aku quit, but he's just his play time is significantly down to what it was before. I want to be a new Dark Lord, but man, me and the 40% on Hexa do not agree. I'll be having the most honors and everything, but for some reason I keep dying to it. I'm gonna need you to do a Hexa and not refresh 40 and find out what's going on. We have basically got zero content. The year is already half over. I mean, y'all don't need nothing but a Primarch, let's be real. Also, you guys are so quick to forget last year. That was your content for last year and this year. And no, I don't care if it was trash or not. You're wrong, no content. Succubus are trying to distract Aku. Just Pod and Ray S3, brother. It was trash. Don't care, didn't ask plus ratio. Legit, that's all we need is a Primarch because I think dark is fine. It literally is. This is the reason why I say dark people are babies. And even then, thinking you don't even really need a Primarch because you can just use a third Exalto. It's not gonna kill you. Except it will. Okay, bro. Okay. Hey, you guys should be thankful anyway. Hey, you could be thinking Earth, bro. Have to bar 3 Galleons and 3 Siegs. And not just bar them, but roll them. You should be happy that you don't have to even roll on anything. You already got a grid that works. Earth is fine right now. See, this is how you know Kit is a bona fide hater, because I didn't even say anything bad about Earth. All I said, all I said was that you would have to bar more if you were getting as much stuff as Earth. That's all I said. I didn't say I wanted anything extra. I didn't say anything. I just literally said if you got as much as Earth, then you'd have to bar as much as Earth. Hi, Ire. You say Earth was fine before the Siege weapon? Yeah, yeah. I'd say Earth's probably been fine ever since Makro, which is kind of the reason why Siegfried threw me off so much, because I don't know why we got a Grand. There was like no reason for us to get a Grand. And I don't know why we got Siegfried. Why didn't you put out Siegfried like before Dread Barrage? Why did you have Dread Barrage come out, give us literally nothing, and then just randomly like a month later give us Siegfried? Like, okay, thanks. Again, I mean, I like Siegfried and I like Siegfried's weapon, but like, timing, people, timing. Why did you do it now? But I think honestly, I think ever since Earth's gotten Makra, I think it's been relatively fine. I mean, I was getting a little bit bored with it just because there was nothing else new. But even then, Siegfried doesn't really like Siegfried weapon doesn't really change that much. Siegfried weapon is just damage, which is nice. Don't get it twisted. But like Siegfried, like you pretty much play all the same comps that you did before Siegfried with Siegfried. You just do more damage. And I guess like Leviathan Mare sped up again. But I kept saying like pretty much everything new that we've gotten has sped up Leviathan Mare since like Rakan. So yeah. Yeah, I'd say Earth was actually fine before Siegfried. Oh, did it need this weapon? Okay, need is a strong word. It didn't need anything. But this weapon was like kind of the most logical next step for the element. So like it needed it to continue progressing, but it didn't need it to operate. Does that make sense? Because this weapon works incredibly well with the element as a whole. And it works on getting rid of Sieg Dagger, which was also a big thing like holding us back in general, because we always were like strapped to that thing. So like it needed it to move forward as an Ellie, but it didn't need it. It didn't need it now, I guess is what I'm trying to say. It didn't need it now. The element was fine. It's not like we needed saving from Siegfried's sword. I mean, they do that a lot. We got the Rise of the Beast character right after Guild War, yeah. Side games is still behind schedule because of COVID and they haven't recovered. Bro, it's been 5 years. KMR Jr. don't know how to schedule. It all falls back to right in time for Guild War means. Makra actually dumb unit. Guild War schedule change made everything whack on how to line to make perfect sense. So strap, I will die with the daggers. You're not as strapped to Sieg daggers anymore. There's actually just not enough space for Sieg daggers half the time. And Sieg dagger literally just makes you kicking slower and take more damage. When you're already taking more damage because you have lower defense from Sieg sword. Can't believe this weapon is pre-impalement. This is gonna be the year Earth. I don't know if it's gonna be the year Earth. KMR Jr. was born and raised in a time where things being late for Guild War were the norm, so he didn't think it was a joke. Instead, how things were meant to be, so he just keeps that ball rolling. I mean, that's not even true though, because he does like they do release stuff before Guild War 2. Like, assuming taking UL was actually the last Fire Grand thing, she's been out for months. Basara and Vikala came out before Light Guild War. So like, they release stuff. It's just, I mean, they've always, I mean, Kit's unironically right on this too though, where it's like they've always kind of done this, where they'll just have like, sometimes they'll have Guild Wars and they'll release a character that would have been great for Guild War. I mean, that's the reason why the meme exists. Or it's just like sometimes they'll release characters or weapons after the Guild War that would have been great for Guild War, and they just release them after for whatever reason. Same thing with Raphael. You guys know I've ranted multiple times about why did they release Vayne before Guild War when they could have literally just released Raphael and gave him Vayne's weapon, and then just released Vayne later. Vayne did literally nothing for Guild War besides have his weapon exist. So just give his weapon to Raphael and give him their Primarch for Guild War. Why did you hold the Primarch back? Doesn't make any sense. The month of Earth, because Fire is gonna get the same type of weapon for real. I don't think Fire is gonna get this weapon. I already said I don't think anybody's gonna get Siegfried weapon. I said this earlier in the stream. I don't think anybody else is gonna get Siegfried weapon in the exact same form, because I think Siegfried weapon is made. I think Siegfried weapon is made specifically so that you can play it with Galleon Grid, because you want to run 3 of them because of how the mods work. And no other Ellie runs specifically 3 of a weapon like Earth does. It's either 4 of a type of weapon, or it's like you can run less than 3. Like no other Ellie wants to run 3 like that. Maybe they withheld the Primarchs as to prevent honors from inflating too much. I don't think that 20% would have changed that much, bro. I don't think that backline passive would have changed that much. I'll be real. The only thing that backline passive changed is how many people spent 3 bars on a third Teking, on a third Kaguya fan. And a lot of people weren't even going to bar that Kaguya fan anyway because it's Seeking Wind. Nobody wants to bar that crap in the first place. Kind of funny how we could all feel it deep down that Raph was going to be trash. Water might get it because Aglavale. Who? I mean, Aglavale can be a Grand, but that doesn't mean he's going to get Siegfried's type of weapon. They're following the dumb Primarch schedule. In that case, that makes more sense. They didn't release it so that people would bar a third Kaguya for Guild War. I mean, that's what I said. That's what I said back then. Is so they would do that. But even then, I mean, I don't know how many people that even caught, because Kaguya fans dog water because Wind sucks at auto attacks. Half the Wind comps were skill damage comps. So what do you need the third Kaguya fan for? It's like the Earth equivalent of taking. It's like the Earth equivalent of giving us Medusa with no Uriel, and then our Guild War just turns into like Octo and Satyr spam. It's like, what? Why do you even need the third? Why do you need the third Medusa? You're playing Ogi comps. That's pretty much what happened with Teking Wind, where it was just half the comps were skill damage based. I really don't even know that many people that even barred a third Kaguya that didn't already have one. I feel like most people that had third Kaguya last Wind Guild War already had that joint. But I didn't bar mine, because I already knew that joint was going to be useless. And I knew as soon as Raphael came out, it was going to be useless. Because there's no point. Look at when the Primarch's released. I don't know, bro. Maybe they really wanted a Narmaya revival. I mean, Narmaya was going to get used anyway, though. That's the thing. But even then, you didn't need 3 fans. That's the thing. You just didn't need 3 fans. And honestly, that don't even work anyway, because even if you wanted an Narmaya revival, like the way it is now with 250, she wasn't making it far anyway. She was only making it up to like 200. As soon as people got 250, that chick was off a cliff. So it won't even worth it. That's the reason why I said I don't know why they didn't just release the Primarch. I don't know why they didn't just release Raphael with Vayne's weapon, and then just release Vayne later with Raphael's weapon. Obviously, you could have changed them around, like, you know, it could have been a fist or something, but I don't know. It's just it doesn't make any sense to me. It doesn't make any sense to me. Narmaya uncapped 5 where? Yo, so we can continue to keep the status quo of just using the same characters and Wind. Summer Corwood might have actually killed Wind more than she saved it. She definitely did. She definitely did. And this is what I was telling Tran and Astra on my Twitter thread, is seeking. This is the reason why I don't believe in taxes. Because the thing about it is I don't believe there's ever a tax. I think literally what it is it's either incompetence, It's either incompetence or they literally just don't know what they want to do with the Ellie. Because the issue with Granblue is there's too many characters, there's too many mechanics, there's too much stuff that you can do that they have to think about all this stuff before they release it, or else it's going to be busted as crap. Because there's going to be something that they overlook. So if they don't take their sweet time, releasing something, then everything's going to get messed up. And that's one of the reasons why that joint seeking taking forever. Same thing with Seeking Dark. Like, what do you even like? Like, the thing about it is, like, what do you give Dark? What do you give Dark right now? Like, obviously we want a Primarch, right? Obviously we want a Primarch. Obviously we want characters. But assuming this comes out with a Grand, what type of Grand weapon do you give Dark right now? They already got 2 main hands, and they already got an Echo Exalto. What do you give that Ellie? You just give them Teking. You just give them UL Katana. Just let them go rampant with Teking Aresh. You give them Basara. Just make it so they can run Sagacity all the time and also do crazy stuff with Teking skill damage. UL Katana V2. See, that's even more dangerous work, bruh. That's even more dangerous work. If you make it different, now you gotta think about all this other stuff. Bro, it's actually funny because if they do get UL Katana, they're literally using fire as seeking guinea pigs right now. They know everybody's barring fire. They're just like, let's see all the... Fire also has Percival in it. They can literally just limit test for us. Let's see all the crazy stuff they can do with UL Katana. And then maybe we'll give it to Dark or Wind or something like that. I think our problem is more of our units than our weapons. We don't have a Percival level character. That's fair. See, that's fair. But the thing about it, and this is what I told Train and Astra. Yes, your characters might be the issue, but that character, again, assuming it's a Grand, it's got to come with the weapon. So you got to give it a weapon. And if it's going to be a Grand, it's got to come with some type of Grand tier weapon. So what do you give them? They got to get something. They can't just show up with nothing. And the thing about it is, again, Dark is so shoehorned because they really need a Teking Primarch. They really need a Primarch to be able to do their stuff for Fall Zero Key. Which leans them more into giving them a character that's actually a Grand as opposed to just giving them a seasonal and calling it a day. And being like, hey, the element's fixed. We got a seasonal. They really... Because the thing about it is, even if you give them a busted... Even if you gave Dark like a Valentine Makara level character right now, if that joint ain't got the Primarch passive, hey, we still need a Primarch. We still need a Primarch. Guess what? That Primarch's got to be Grand. Guess what? That Grand's got to come with a weapon. We're back to square one. The characters might be better, but you still need a Primarch, and you still need a weapon to go with it. You know, it'd be diabolical from Side Games doing an Oro weapon raid up banner again before releasing the Primarch. I mean, at this point, I wouldn't put it past them. I wouldn't put it past them, especially if Dark Guild Wars next. I wouldn't put it past them. But yeah, I don't know. Like, there's a lot of stuff to Teking. There's a lot of stuff to think about when it comes to Teking, putting stuff into Granblue. Because there's a lot of stuff, and this is the thing I said before, where I feel like with Side Games, when they release stuff, even if stuff seems like less impactful off rip or something, like. The thing about it is I feel like they very rarely have stuff that's like actually bugged or actually just disgustingly busted. Just disgustingly busted. I feel like their balancing for the most part is good enough. Where they kind of have characters lean more into niche roles as opposed to just being power creep over everything. But that joint don't happen overnight. there's a lot of stuff to consider before you release a character or a weapon. They might delay Guild War till summer stream. Or mine got the moderate stab behind the back tree. I don't. I mean, the Guild War probably will be after the summer stream anyway, right? It would have to be like literally a mid-July or something to come before the summer stream. And I don't think that's gonna happen. Dude, where's Seeking Sarcel, by the way? Sarcel put this Seeking chick in my mind the other day when she asked, like, have you ever cooked anything for this raid? So I tried the full auto that's on the wiki, and it works, but that joint's like mad slow. But I really don't think there's a way to speed it up either, at least for her. At least I got to use Luo again. Haven't used that dude since Seeking Hexa solo. I tried it with Siegfried, but I don't think Siegfried worked. Issue with Siegfried for Ogecomp since he doesn't battery like at all. He doesn't battery like at all. He does not help you, like, he does not help himself or the party get charge bar. Whereas, like, everybody on the comp helps you get charge bar in the other one. I can actually do PBHL. My heart aches when I see that blue chest and it's a ring. Hey, you'll get over it. You'll get over it. God damn, bro. Is there any full autos I can improve? Is there any new full autos that came out for anything? I think I got the best stuff for all the needs. I feel like I ain't done LWR in like 50 months. Is there even a point for me to do my dragons though? I already got my wonder. This is why I wanted to work on these, but I don't know if there's even anything that I can work on with these. TBH. Already did these. Technically have full autos for these. Got full autos for these. Don't you have the fastest Leviathan Mare full auto, Mr. Streamer? I sure do. They cannot keep up with me, bro. They can't keep up with me. I don't know how many mats you're rocking, but there's no way the next weapon or upgrade doesn't take like 500 dragon jewels. Might as well stay on that. Dragon, like you mean from the 6 dragons? These? Why not put yourself on the speedrun thing? I don't care that much, Mo. I'll be real. I don't care that much. These things? Wait, are these the jewels? Or are these? Which one are the jewels? Are you talking about the anima? Or are these? I guess I need some Luo. You're good, bro. Never mind. Rest my case. I'll see myself. I told you, dude. I did the teaking. I did the wonder already. I did the wonder. I got my stuff. Where the bars at? I don't know. I'm dead, bro. I was trying to go to PHL. I wasn't familiar with your game. I didn't know you move like that. You're bored, you can try and do Hexa solo quest full auto. I don't even care about that. Bro, I'm not a Hexa solo quester, bro. For one thing, I don't even need Hexa mats either, but if I needed Hexa mats, I would just go fight Hexa. I don't care about the Teking solo quest. I'm not gonna go do that joint daily or weekly for 2 mats. I'll just go do one run of Hexa co-op and get my 2 mats. I'll get 3 mats. Ain't nobody got time for that. Too washed to do it solo? Okay, pal. Bro, the amount of time it would take to come up with a full auto, for that, I could literally just do like 50 runs of Teking Hexa. Be set for life. Bro, did you guys see that Teking? You guys see that EX Plus I put in Discord earlier? This joint's gonna be hot. Bro, this Seeking, I was gonna use, I think I deleted it. Yeah, I deleted it. I was gonna use Seeking, whatchamacallit? I was gonna use that that Mana Diver Percy Wamdis thing, but I'm gonna use my Teeking bullets for once, bro. This joint. Wappa! Teeking dead, bro. Cooked. That's my Teeking EX Plus. That joint's gonna be lit. Seeking Futsu all over again. Actually, this is even better than Futsu for me, because Seeking Futsu, I ended up needing Teeking Sandolphin. He freed up space for EMP farming. I don't know. I'm probably not even gonna Teeking farm EMP. I'm gonna just Seeking, especially now that Aku showed me how to do the dual window thing, bro. I'm gonna just be speed blitzing. I'm gonna get so much EX plus done. Bro. Man, dude, there's no Teeking. See what I need? I need wind to not be dog water. That's what I need. I need wind to not be dog water so that I can Teeking full auto Sieg and not take 50 years. It's not even on here. That joint's not even on here. That full auto, bro. Cause that joint's probably not even consistent, and it's probably whack. Where's Seeking? Okay. Bro, where's this guy? Oh, here he is. Bro, look at this, by the way. Well, look what they need to mimic a fraction of our power. Bro, get this joint on my... Hold up. You know what? Hold up. I gotta Teeking hide this joint. Oh, I almost ended stream again. I gotta Teeking sign in this joint, bro. I don't know why this joint ain't signed in, but I gotta sign in, bro, because this joint getting on my nerves. I didn't pay for YouTube Teeking. I didn't pay for YouTube Premium to Teeking see ads. No. Block. Alright, there we go. Whoops. Oh, snap. Oh, there we go. But yeah, look what they need to mimic. He's rocking Teeking Yaya, bro. Yaya. Come on, man. Alright, anyway, Teeking. Where's his Leviathan? Members only. Where's his Seeking? Where's that Leviathan? Or not Leviathan. Where's that Teeking Sieg full auto he had? Where's that Sieg full auto? Oh no. Oh, here it is. We're acting like the problem is wind and not the C grade. I mean, to be fair, it's both. To be fair, it's both. God dang, bruh. Dude, do I bar my Vein Axe, 2 Galleon Floats, and a Charlotta Sword so I can do this? Do I do all that so I can full auto Sieg 27 minutes a day? 74 turns. 74 turns is crazy. Jesus Christ. Christ almighty, bro. Aren't you done with fire? Yeah. I don't think there's anything fire related. I think the only thing fire related that I don't have barred is the Lavatira sword, but I don't even have Lavatira. So might as well run your earth comp into sea at that point. True. Bro, I could just bring in Sandolphin and turn him to water. Uh, like, this is what I'm talking about, bro. Like, look at this Seeking. Did you see the thumbnail, bro? Man, I got to scroll all the way back down. Look at the Seeking thumbnail on this joint. Look. 16 minute, 15 minute, 10 minute, 11 minute, 17 minute, 27 minutes. There's no problem here whatsoever. Fully decked out whale right here. There's no problem with that. Come on, dude. I remember when I thought the ROM free balance was looking spicy. Potential man weapon, not a single use idle. Yeah, I think everybody saw the romp changes and they were like, "Oh my god, this looks so sick." And then they remembered, "Wait a minute. This is a spear. Wait a minute. This is in wind." And then all the hype died. When you realize that the only thing Romp is good for is seeking full autos that you could just do for free with Mana Diver, the hype dies. Dang, I really hit on wind right there, huh? It's crazy work. We need a new spirit class. I think you should just make Romp Fire into a better weapon. A better weapon class. Alright, I want to ask. Ask what? Just make a Romp a staff or dagger from Mana Diver, problem solved. That's what I'm saying, bro. That's what I'm saying. Or make it a sword. Now that we're getting classes like Mariachi that are forced weapon specialties on the whole team, what do you think would be fun aside heart specialty? Sword katana specialty. Sword katana specialty so I can make everybody work with King. Well, I guess it wouldn't work with Glorybringer, huh? I don't know. Give me Glorybringer's double skill and then give me the Mariachi thing that makes everybody sword katana. They're not gonna do that though. They're not gonna do that though. Bro, I'm gonna be real. I don't think I feel like doing this anymore. I'm about to go farm meteorites. I'm about to hit 2,000 meteorites. I don't feel like bar farming anymore. Ugh. It's gonna end the stream. Someone entertain him. There's gonna be a future wonder from PBHL. We know you're safe. Yeah, they're not doing that. Bro, half the community would be safe. And the requirement was 10k runs, bro. They'd have to make it at least 50k to make it a challenge. Too depressed to bully streamer? Why are you depressed? Easiest wonder of my life, that's what I'm saying. Come on, man. Cause depression, bro. I feel that. I feel that. There's no ultimate bombings, bro. Good. Demon trying to get me to come back to taking Nikkei for the Scarlet skin. Yeah, nice try, pal. That's not happening. Time for some 100 live, Mr. Streamer? You know it. You know you want to. I mean, I'm about to, cause hey, Grandpa's thinking. Grandpa's seeking bored as crap. Ain't nothing on this game, man. Nothing on this game. Nothing to do about nothing. Nothing going on. Nothing to farm. Dude, I'm so glad that I'm like, well, I don't even know, because I feel like if I was out of bricks, I feel like I'd be more locked in. I'd be having like my TKing daily pace sessions to myself where I'm like, okay, I gotta get TKing. I gotta get like another 5 bars this week so I can get up to the seeking quota. But I got bars, so I'm kind of like, I don't TKing care. I'm about to try that full auto again. Bar the win grid. See, honestly, you know the crazy part about it, Merritt? You know the crazy part about it? If that was literally any other element, if it was literally any other element, I'd do it. But wind is so god awful that I don't even want to do it. It's literally not even worth it. It's like it's literally just seeking like taking like $100 bills and just throwing them in the fireplace just because you have nothing else better to do. It's like, yeah, you could do that, or you could just not. Or you could just not. Like, literally, if I wasn't 6 primal, if there was any other Ellie, I'd blow, like, all my bars right now to go prime on the Ellie. But, wins? Nah. That's okay. I would legit rather taking buy Harry's Velger, bar my 3rd Yatima, and Lynx make Katura before I barred those weapons in wins. Cause all 3 of those things would be more useful than me barring those weapons in win. Isn't that insane? Isn't that absolutely crazy? But that's literally how I feel about Win right now. When investment is an investment, is a donation over return. Literally, bro. Literally. Just wasting resources for fun. I'm not about that life. I just want to see if this thing Jesus Christ, consistently works. I think this joint is literally too slow to just leave on full auto, though. I don't think it's gonna Deacon clear. I think it's gonna time out. It takes too long, especially with Luo doing the seeking skill twice every turn. The game really converting me into a light man. Hey, at least you're not following Sarcel and becoming a Deacon Wind main. It could always be worse. You're back in this raid? Yeah. It's just my full auto though. Like, this is the full auto solo. The only reason why I even want to try this one though is not only did Sarcel put the thought in my head, but like high key, that water one is way faster, but that water one be bricking sometimes, and I still don't know how this raid even works, so I don't know why it even bricks, but like that water one be bricking. Like, so there's something going on post 25% with that water one that just bricks it sometimes. And I gotta call for backup, and I don't want to have to call for backup. I'd rather just seeking, like, if I really wanted to full auto this, I would probably just refresh until like 50%. Like, assuming this one actually works consistently, I would just refresh until like 50%, and then I would just leave it, and I wouldn't do anything else after that. But the water one's like the opposite, where it's like fine until 25%, and then that's when things can go wrong. And I don't even know how to fix the things that go wrong either, because I don't even know what's happening. I guess I didn't convince you to be a Dark Magna main. Also true. Also, dude, I'm literally teaking, I swear to God, I'm literally teaking Nostradamus when it comes to teaking Earth, bro. Dude, everybody clowned on me. Everybody clowned on me when I said I was gonna teaking Linksmate Silver, bro. That character has continued to be a good investment. that character has continued to be a good investment. Just consistently been a good investment. Struggling to follow Cosmos Raid with Dark Magna. Don't worry, Primal's struggling to full auto it too. Primal's having trouble too. Someone in the Earth chat was moaning that he didn't have her. Yup. Telling you, bro. They all called me crazy, but I could see the vision, bro. I could see the vision. I did it to beat Leviathan Mare, but I saw the bigger picture. Dude, I'm gonna start bringing Teaking Bounty like that other guy. I saw one dude who did this on water, and he just brought Bounty, cause she don't get debuffed after 75, I think. I barely hit 3.2 on it when I need to hit 4 mil honors. Oh, well, the blue chest, that's different. That's different. Surely it won't be the same vision for Splendors. I don't know, pal. You better start farming just in case. Dude, I like that Monica's still used in taking Ogi comps. Monica's so cute. I'm glad I still get to use her, at least somewhat. Cause you definitely ain't using the wind one. She cancels the first 5 debuffs, I remember, but after that you can debuff. I mean, that's seeking useless to me though, cause that's useless to me though, cause seeking, I don't do more than 5 debuffs in a turn. And when I try and throw mist on, it's not gonna hit. I might as well just come in. I might as well just come in and bounty hunter at the start. I don't even think I need like the defense attack down at the very start. I should switch to Ghazi as soon as I finish my Symmetria. Oh, Monaco art really destroyed the character for me. I still don't think those two are the same. I think she looks fine in the old one too. Bro, this dude seeking, I think it was C Naru who made the seeking comp. That dude said Octo S2 is not needed. That joint is definitely needed if you want to stay consistent, bro. Screw the speed. If you want to keep them Ogi chains every turn, you need that seeking button. Because there's been so many times where my MC is like gonna be below 100. Oh snap, I debuffed. Wait, you might be right. Oh snap, I debuffed. They're here. The debuffs have arrived. This raid feels like torture with how slow it goes. Tell me about it, bro. This is the Ogi comp, bro. Megumi Megu. That's because after 50% it changes phase. Oh. Well, I can debuff all the same. At 25% she gets all 3 phases at once. So what you're saying is I only get to debuff at the very start. And 50 to 25. The JPs are awake, 1 refresh and PBHL is dead. Time to bring out the 1 button, 1 summon, pal. Yeah, I think this one works. I guess hold up. I gotta get past thinking 25%. Because water can make it this far too consistently. I gotta make it past. What makes her, since Wyvern, since you're the teaking expert on this raid, what makes her do the like killer move, the one that gives you like all the debuffs? What makes her do that? About to drop this faded chain on a taking 25%. She has 5 wards that have various cancel conditions. Oh, so was I just getting the wrong thing? If you get 5 basically white. Is that this number here? This number? Cause I haven't canceled a single omen yet. I don't cancel a like now she has 3. What's the omen things? But I think she got 3 just because she went through 25, right? They're unique icons. Oh, and it's not omens. Oh. So what do you do? How do you fail them, I guess? How do you fail them? Does it list them here? Is it one of these? These things? You don't fail them, she gets them. She gets them and you have to achieve the conditions to cancel them. She get 5 ward and trigger final Manticore that'll debuff you. Yeah, but how does she get the wards? That's what I'm not understanding. How did she get them in the first place? Now you have deal 6 million or more 8 times. Oh, so you're telling me these can be random per fight? And that one? These can be random? Oh, can these be random and you just have to always cancel one of them? Is that how it works? Oh, I killed it. It says there deploys a random ward upon attack. So yeah, do you just have to cancel one of those per round, like per attack? And if you don't cancel at least one of them, like what did you say, like 3 times or something, then oh, I see. So I had what? I had like 4 of them right there. I had 4 of them right there, but because I consistently cancel one of them, she never gets to 5. Is that what you're saying? But if I didn't consistently cancel one of them, then she gets 5 and she does the thing. Is that what you're saying? So since I was just always canceling one of them, I just never got to 5. But which one she gets is random. Okay, I see. So yeah, okay, that makes more sense then, because the taking the dangerous one is the Fade Chain one that gives. I see. Okay, yeah. That makes a lot more sense then, because that comp is literally just Ogi spam and Faded Chains, whereas the water one Ogies, but it doesn't Ogi all the time. So I could see, like, if you don't get enough charge bar consistently and you get like one of those things, you get one of those wards faster than like a separate run, then you just get kind of cooked on the water run. Whereas this one, it's like you consistently are just spamming Ogies and getting Faded Chains, so like you can't lose. You can like only die. Like you can only die to damage essentially. You can't die to the ward because you're always gonna cancel. Okay, that makes a lot more sense. That makes a lot more sense. Okay, thank you. Yeah, now I understand. Cause I'm like I said, I got to the point where I just didn't even watch the water one either. So like sometimes I would come back and it's like, sometimes it was dead, but then sometimes I would come back and it's like taking, I'm like dead at like, sometimes I'm dead at like 15%, sometimes I'm dead at like 3%. Like it's just like I have no idea what's going on. No idea what's going on. Cause like I said, sometimes I don't even be watching it. So. But that makes a lot more sense. And that makes a lot more sense why the Earth one's way more consistent. Because it just always does the same thing. Especially Water too, because Quatre don't always be taking multi-attacking in that setup. So yeah, that makes sense. My full auto can push 25%, 25 to 15% at best. Yeah, I mean the water one can clear it. It's definitely cleared it before. But it's just, I guess it's seeking, I guess it's just random on when it clears and when it doesn't. But I'm not trying to do that, especially if the Earth one can clear it consistently. Like I said, I think the only Earth one, the only issue with the Earth one is the Earth one I think will straight up time out if I like let it go. So I think the thing with the Earth one is I should probably refresh it until like 75% and then just let it go after that. I think it would be fine. I think it would be fine from 75% with refreshes up until then. I don't think it would time out. I should have tested it to be honest, but I'll just try it on my own time. Bro, learning something new today. That raid is annoying. Happy I have the mana turret, so I'm done with it. Yeah, I don't have the mana turret. That's the only reason why I'm still in there. I already finished all my weapons too. To be honest though, I mean, I honestly should taking. Where was that? There was one for Marshall. The other one too. There was a dark one that I tried before. I don't know if it's still here. Bro, do I bar this thing? Yay or nay? Do I bar this? I think this thing's a 2 bar. Do I bar this? Where the heck is it? Yeah, do I bar this? This is a 2-bar. I don't want to do this though. I don't think I need this though. I think if I had this seeking, I think if I had this big healing cap, I think I'd be fine. Because I have this seeking team. I have this seeking team. I don't know what it does, but yeah, it's healing cap. I think it's this one. Oh snap, this chick isn't kicking grand though. Maybe that was my issue. Hey, wait a minute. Wait a minute. She's not primal. Maybe that was my issue. Cause I had this before, but this seemed kind of inconsistent when I did it before. But maybe it was because I was running a non-primal character. Wait, what's this the one? It has to be. Because it's not any of these. It has to be this one. It has to be this one. Oh yeah, because I have sadder weapon that I put right here instead of the second one. I don't know why I have this on Hades. Right here. Because I know I ran this with 2 Lucifer before. When I did it. Yeah, see, like my auto pick is Lucifer. Alright, I'm gonna try this. I'm gonna try this and see if it works. Oh yeah, and I ran another ES. Instead of, I'm gonna see if this works. Alright, I need a Teking. Hey, bruh. I'm sacking Teking Raziel. No, I'm gonna sack Medusa. I'm gonna sack Medusa. Rip Bozo. There's stuff on. I also got this seeking. Oh, not you. You. I got this seeking the superior elemental reduction and this seeking thing and HP. Arlogia. Dude, I haven't played Dark in a hot minute. Yeah, no mercy. Mist. This is on Ouroboros. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna try this. Let's see if it works. It might work anyway. My issue may have straight up been that I was nerfing sadder damage. It might have been that I was nerfing sadder damage. Alright, let her rip. I'm gonna refresh this one too. I don't feel like saying this. Oh, this is Ogi off, right? Yeah. 行くぜ。We move. But unironically, the reason why I brought this up is because unironically I should, even though I'm finished with this guy and I don't even really care about the Manatura from the other chick, I really should just full auto both of these daily because I feel like these mats are like mats that very easily could come back for something because we haven't used these for like anything besides these weapons yet. So like I should at least try and get like books consistently. And if I can full auto both of the bosses solo, then I should do that. God dang, Nier, you gonna die today? Get off the field. Actually, maybe she should stay on the field as long as possible. He can keep Orologia off the field as long as possible. So they don't he can die. Oh, there she goes. Rip Bozo. See ya later. Please be nice to Nier. No. Oh, you missed the defense down, bestie. But why though? I don't know. It's part of the YouTube script. Today in my script it says bully Nier. Honestly, I think the bigger issue with this full auto was I think this one's kind of RNG too, because I think if you just get the CA trigger like every single time, then you like die. I think that might have been what my issue was before. Granted, that healing cap might kind of counterbalance that, but I think that's what the issue was. Whereas right now I'm not getting CA every time. Yeah, there it is. Question is my Orology gonna he can die without proccing that thing? Nope. Nora would never die because they the GOAT. They are the GOAT, but I've definitely seen them die. Start running Earth and Fall again and understand your pain from people not debuffing. Yup. Yup. Unironically, I haven't had an issue since I started running Flames of Chaos again though. I'm kind of vibing with Flames of Chaos, but yeah, if you can run, if you run like the Bounty Hunter thing or you run Clarity, it's kind of chopped. Dude, I really wish Cheeky. That's what, like, that's one thing that I unironically, like, non-gold bar, non-burst related that I really want in Earth. I want somebody, like, I need, like, another freaking, I don't know, I need somebody that can take out Olivia. That's what I need. I need somebody that can take out Olivia, or Kane, like, straight up. Because what I really want is I really want to freaking, I really want to play something that's not Chaos Ruler in that fight. I really want to play something that's not Chaos Ruler. 33 turns. How long is this supposed to be? Ooh, would you look at that? Would you look at that? 3 turns cut. Now Zosimo's coming in clutch, bruh. So I didn't need these bars, and I didn't need that kicking. I didn't need those bars, and I didn't need that light resistance thing. Bing chillin', bruh. Bing chillin'. Okay, okay. I don't like running Clarity, but maybe I should try more. I mean, I don't run Clarity either. Like I said, I run Flames of Chaos. Let them leak, bro. Let them leak. Just pray you don't get pray you don't get the apple thing at the start. Pray you don't get the apple thing at that stops you from triple attacking at the start. As long as you don't, like, literally that's the only one that can mess you up. It's like literally the only one that's gonna mess you up. But granted, you'll probably get hit. That's the most likely spot to actually get lined up for a Clarity though. So you're kind of still being chillin', TBH. Cause it like don't even matter on the hits trigger. It don't matter like during well, I mean you don't even get it during Red Sword. So that's like the only time that debuff really matters. But that's also again the most likely time you are to get a Clarity, because everybody's Clarity. No pro. But yeah, I haven't had issue since I started running Flames of Chaos. Man, where are the ultimate Bahamas? I want to hit 2,000 today. Also, by the way, my trainer's wanted me to do this for like ever, but I finally did it. I ordered a freaking Fitbit, one of those fitness watches, so that I can track like my pace and like my heart rate and stuff when I run or do like exercise and stuff. So, but it just came today, so I'm gonna start trying it tomorrow. It's gonna feel really weird though, cause I don't wear jewelry or anything, so wearing an accessory is gonna feel strange. Bye, Mo. Good night. And bro, there's really no ticking thing though. I think my MC skill is on. Sure is. Wait, why am I going to Akasha? Wait, chill. Jail. Wrong button. Meanwhile, me start wearing watch for 2 months. Do you like it or no? I've never been a watch person. The only jewelry I think I've ever worn consistently was a necklace. Not an accessory person. I don't wear rings, earrings, necklaces, watches, nothing. And sometimes you just gotta do a PBHL to make the ultimate bomb at Seeking Spawn, apparently. I understand. Understand what? No, it's hard to type on keyboard. I'm dead. Bead bracelets get uncomfortable for me after wearing them long enough. Yeah, not the biggest fan of those. The Fitbit thing is more like, it's more like a watch than a, I also don't really like, I mean, I'm kind of okay with this. I don't even know what this is, like this plasticky material, I guess. I don't really like metal watches. Not a fan of metal. It gets cold and then it like gets on your hand and stuff. Oh, that's okay. Not for me. Well, so I'd have 3 things: shirt, pants, phone. That's it. What about shoes and socks? What about those? What about your thinking wallet and your keys? That's that's the Triforce right there. The Triforce is your phone, wallet, and keys. Understand not like wearing things on the wrist? Oh, well, I just don't like jewelry in general, but yeah. Can't afford it? That's crazy, bro. Come on, man. Just host the ultimate Bahamas. Silicon? Oh, yeah, I think so. I think so. Yeah. Yeah. But yeah, I'm kind of okay with that. I mean, it felt okay when I had it. I put it on for a little bit so I could, just to see how it worked. Also, that thing is crazy. Like, it's so, dude, I tell you guys all the time I'm the most untech savvy, like, IT dude. It throws me off how much stuff is, like, synced to your phone now. Because, like, when I started it up, it, like, tried to sync with my thinking. It tried to sync with my, for one thing, it tried to sync with my phone immediately, because my phone always has Bluetooth on for my car and also for my whatchamacallits, my AirPods. So it just saw like, hey, when I went to my phone to try and download the app, like it just showed up and it was like, hey, you got a Fitbit, huh? D-King, here you go. We'll take you to the app. And I'm like, what the heck? Hi, Sarcel. But D-King, so not only did it do that, but also like it can like change the music on my phone, because I have like the music player where I have like all my songs and stuff. It can like, the Fitbit can do that. It can see the stuff that's on my phone and it can change the music. Which, to be fair, I'd rather just do it on my phone anyway because it's easier to menu through. But It's just crazy how much stuff is through your phone and like linked to your phone nowadays. You host my ultimate Bahamut streamer. No, that's okay. That's okay. I mean, I could just host my own. It's crazy because I'm not even trying to necessarily get these. I'm just trying to get these. Oh my god. Oh. Oops, wrong tab. Come on, brother. Thank you. Dude, I feel like we're so close to stuff that would actually be interesting, but we just gotta get through like this last seeking week. Get through this last week. There's like they're seeking main story on the horizon. They're seeking Flash on the horizon. There's Guild War on the horizon. Like there's gonna be stuff to do, but it's just not right now. It's just not right now. Just stuck in boredom right now. Can't shake a feeling that MSQ part 1 is gonna be like hella disappointing. Almost certainly. Almost certainly. Almost certainly. I think the only way that I think it's really disappointing though, the only thing is I just want to see Estalucia. Bonus points if we actually see our dad. But just seeing Estalucia, that's enough for me. The whole rest of it could be mid. If we at least see the island or the vortex or the planet or whatever Estalucia is, that's enough for me. But if they don't do that, then it's a complete wash. It's a complete wash. Cause I'm already not like super invested in the story, but like even I know what Estalucia is and like what's going on with Estalucia. So like even me, it's like I want to see that bare minimum. I want to see Fed Booba please side games. You can see that right now for free, bro. You can literally just pull her up in your characters or go to the wiki. Looking forward to skipping those story chapters for crystals. I'm actually not gonna skip them. The thing about it is I'm very wishy-washy on like all the old MSQ, but for the last like couple islands I've actually been, I wouldn't say locked in, but I've actually read them. Or at least I've skimmed them. So I kind of know what's going on. I know the characters. I know the basic premise. So hopping on to say an insane yap session on the account reviews there, man. Not do it again. I need more content. Bro, I'm not doing it again for another month. I'll do it next month. Like them to introduce Dad as the generic male NPC as a gag, like as a fake out. They should. Honestly, he's probably just the actual dad, I'm not gonna lie. Fed Live 2D win? I don't know, bro. It was actually funny. What was the thing, I think it was it Piju's story? What was the story we saw? Or no, was it Piju? What was it? No. It was Ymir. It was Ymir. It was in this last. It was in this last event with Grimnir, where they said they were talking about the war that went on, and they were talking about like the astrals and stuff, and the astrals were literally just cloaked generic male NPCs. And I was like, bro, come on, man. You couldn't even made them real characters. They were just generic male NPCs with hoods on. Like, god dang, bro. About review, you can remove my name for the wheel. I'm not interested in that. Can't stay up to 3 a.m. anyway. Okay, bet. I'll take you off right now. Oh, whoops. It's not that. This one. I'll take you off right now. I know less people to do. More time saved for me. Honestly, I don't even know how long the account review thing's gonna last, because I feel like half of these people don't actually want reviews, or half of these people aren't gonna like show up for reviews anyway. Which again makes my life easier. Hello, half-dead Ultimate Bahamut's. Why didn't you guys show up before? You already got 8, 9 people in here. Where were you a second ago? You too shy, can't talk on stream. I mean, you don't have to talk anyway, if you don't want to. I always say, T-King, I can either get on your account or you can stream it, and if you do stream it, you don't have to talk, you can just listen. And drive. It's just most people that get on Discord, they want to talk too. Which is fine. I don't mind either way. Crazy how people have full primal setups but haven't touched fought or had, so that's what I'm saying, bro. It's that T-King, I'm telling you, the toughest prison to get out is in your own mind, bro. Dudes are just faking themselves out for no reason. I don't know why. I don't know why people have like this ridiculously high expectation of like Hex and Fall Zero. When you see me are like, well, I don't int. I don't int. I'm a consistent player. But you see other people be thinking inting all the time. You'll never catch me on one of those account reviews. You're right, because you're not a member. You're not invited. You're not invited. I have it set up for Fall Zero, but don't want to be dead weight and come up, so I don't. How would you be dead weight? How are you dead weight? Explain how you could be dead weight in Fall Zero when you have a setup. I'm not about to be charged with an involuntary manslaughter when you get an aneurysm looking at it. Also, in my opinion, these raids are the funnest part of the game. All of a sudden, I can solo both Hex and Fall. What the heck? Honestly, I don't even feel like I've had like an aneurysm looking at anybody's account yet, to be honest. I don't know. I don't even know if I really roasted people that much. Like, there's been some roasts, but I don't think I've roasted people that hard. Dude, I'm for real about it. I'm for real about it. Have enough hosts to go from Magfest to Magfest. This is literally my new plan. I'm just gonna do this every single time. Just gonna restock on meteorites during Magfest and then just never worry about Ultimate Bahamut hosts until the next one. This is a peaking play. I think I got emotional so easily when I got roasted. Example, I have Lyria, Light Sara, Light Nicholas, and Roll Me Purpring. I mean, I'd probably call you out for it, but I mean, my rings ain't the best either, bro. I mean, for Christ's sake, half of my heaking rings are Earth. Like, bro. Like, I mean, this Medusa ring's pretty suspect. I'm gonna give it a stack. Shalim ring is suspect. Dante and Folia are ringed. Zeta Vasaraga's ringed. Golden Knight's ringed. Monica's ringed. Fira and Silva are ringed. Hey, don't look at these, bro. Another Shalim's ringed. Well, I guess Mahiro was good in the past, but yeah, like these are cooked. I unironically thought about ringing Mariah and Rosette the other day. I wanted to ring Mariah and Rosette the other day. I really do. I love Mariah and Rosette. Things like that happen once on Discord. I ringed Arvikala. Yeah, but you're an Earth Lord. I wasn't a light main when I dropped those. Who you regret ringing the most? Golden Knight. Golden Knight. I won't even blame these are stains, but these are like baby stains. These aren't even like this isn't like I'm not Bart. I ring these for like meta or something, and then they just fell off. Golden Knight's cool. Golden Knight is cool, but Golden Knight, I ringed Golden Knight because Golden Knight was good for like a month, and I was an Earth Lord. But this character literally does not get used at all. I have not used Golden Knight since like the first like 3 months I started playing the game. That character does not get used at all. So it's just like it was literally a waste of a ring. Like, she's still hot, don't get it twisted, but she does not see use. Does not see play at all. I think all the other characters I've ringed, like in Earth, have seen some type of use. Some type of use to justify the ring. Even if the ring was mostly just a waifu ring, they've seen some type of use. Golden Knight has never needed that ring ever. Win Vera, yeah. I don't regret ringing Lyria because she was a core unit in every guild where I used Mechanic Ogi. Burst for Nicholas, Sarah rode me. I don't know what I smoked that guild for. I don't know either, bruh. I don't know either. But yeah, Golden Knight just seeking, heck, even Zeta Vasaraga, bro. Zeta Vasaraga. Like, I've used this character more. I've used Folia more. Like, just Golden Knight was just a throw, bro. An absolute throw of a ring. That could have been my Mariah and Rosette. Zeta Voss's core from in there. This is what I'm saying, bro. That's what I'm saying. I use Golden Knight for Levy M3 blue chest. Okay, me too, but I'm done with Levy M3. That's all. That's all she was used for. That's it. And I didn't need a ring for that. I didn't need a ring for that. I didn't need a ring for that. Granted, I didn't really need a ring for Zeta Voss either, but Zeta's butt be all up in the camera on Zeta Voss's art. So that was worth a ring anyway. But Golden Knight, I don't know about that, bro. Alright, I'm at 2,000 meteorites. What do I do now? Do I end? I end and go eat. Man. Dude, I'm never gonna play 100 line again, bro. Line. Dang, Kit came back for the 100 line. That's crazy, bro. I don't know. Is it crazy? Like, I just like don't feel like peeking. I'm like not in the mood. I'm like not in the mood. I don't know. Like I want to play the game, but I'm like not in the mood. I'm like not in the mood for like a visual novel right now. I'm not in the mood. And obviously, yeah, it has a tactical gameplay to it too, but like, I'm just not in the mood. just end the stream. We've been here long enough. I might just end, bro. Might just end. Might be a wash. How many things is this right now? 2013. 402. So 402 into plus 138. 540. 540 divided by 3. 180. I have 180 of these things. How many heating days is that? You got to do that divided by 2. That's 90 days. It's 90 days. How much is 90 days? How many days in a month? Like 30? That's like 3 months. It's like 3 months worth of mats right now. And I still want another 500 of these. I want another 500 of these, and I think I'll be happy. And however many of these I get, but I want another 500 of these. I think I'll be good. This unironically is saving me so much EP though, because it's literally every single run I do, I'm literally saving 3 EP, which would be murder on my berries otherwise. So this is good. This is very, very good. Is there anything else I want to do? I don't know if there's anything else, boys. I think it might be a wash. I think it might be a wash. I think I might just go get something to eat. I might go get something to eat, bro. I don't know. What day is it? No bars in the end. Finally a good day. Let me go do one more PBHL just for you, kid. No, I'm just kidding. I don't even feel like doing another one. I'm gonna keep it a stack. I don't even feel like doing another one. For real, for real. Yeah, I think I'm gonna just end. I don't know, dude. I'll play 100 line when I feel like playing 100 line, bro. I'm not even gonna force myself to do it, because that's another thing too, where it's like TKing. That's another thing where it's like TKing. Like, I've always been that type of person where like I want to play a game when I want to play a game. And even though like I'm interested in what happens at the rest of the storylines for 100 line, like I really just don't feel like playing it right now, like how I did before. I gotta like get back in the mood to actually want to play it. So if you got one, would have ended it. But yeah, I don't know. I may or may not stream tomorrow. I don't know. I'll see what I feel like doing. But it's good attitude. Don't let viewer control you. Yeah. Although I mean, viewer kind of does control me though, cause like the thing about it is I don't want to the thing about it is seeking like, I feel like I would play 100 line more if I wasn't streaming it, but like I feel like I played 100 line enough on stream that it feels bad for me to just go on and play it off stream now. Like I'd straight up rather just stream it and just like not taking talk at all, as opposed to just not having the VOD footage, because like I know people want to see it and they like I've already played a lot of it, so it kind of does hold me back, but at the same time it's kind of like I also just legitimately don't feel like playing it right now. But I think I would be more inclined to play it if I just could completely relax and just not have to worry about anything. I could just purely focus on the game. So it does, like, the streaming aspect does kind of kill it a little bit. Cause like another thing for me is like when I stream, I don't like to like obviously I take like food breaks and stuff sometimes, but like I don't like to do this like mid thing. Like tonight, like I'm gonna take a shower, right? I haven't taken a shower tonight yet, so it's like I would, if I was playing 100 line alone, I'd probably play 100 line for like 30 minutes, go eat, take a shower, and then come back like later and then play it for like maybe another hour. But I don't want to stream for 30 minutes, maybe come back later and then play it for another hour. Like when I stream, I like it to just be like a full on like a thing, like a straight through. You know what I mean? So like that kind of kills my playtime of it too, because I always try to set it up like that, where I'm just gonna play in like where I'm gonna play in like longer doses as opposed to playing in a short burst, which I would do if I was playing it by myself. So it's like, I don't know, that does kind of kill it. Finished Hottie's line, motivation to play the game gone. What is Hottie's line? Let me control you? What kind of freak? Stinky streamer. But yeah, I don't know. The streaming thing does kind of. That's the reason why I wasn't even gonna stream it originally. I really wasn't. I wasn't gonna stream it. That's the reason why I didn't. I wasn't gonna thinking. Or that's the reason why when I started, I was already like 6 hours in, because I had already played it alone before I started streaming. Weren't you doing that not S-Death chick line? Oh, I mean, you ain't been here for a hot minute. We've been done with that. We've been done with that. Oh, wait, do you mean Eva, though? Like, do you mean her sister? Or do you mean actually, Veshness? We finished Veshness route, like, a long time ago. But we did Eva's route, like, the last time I played. We were doing Eva's route. But yeah, I don't know, bro. I don't know. I don't know. So I mean, hotties are done. No more will to play. Kind of fair, dude. I really want to know though, because I keep seeing I'm involved in 100 line Twitter now. Like I don't thinking, I'm not talking to people, but I see so many people talking about the game now, and they're talking about stuff that I'm interested in. Like I know now that there's a killing game route, and there's a character. There's a character in there that's kind of like seeking what was the little girl's name again? Oh, I forgot her name. Who was seeking Eva's daughter? Commune. There's another, like, I remember when I saw Commune before, I was like, I have no idea who that character is. But then I met Commune, and now I know what Commune's thing is. But there's another character in this killing game route that's like this seeking. It's like this big, bulky person that's like in a mask, and I guess they're the killer. I don't know. But like, I don't know who that is. So I want to know who that is. So I want to play that seeking route. But at the same time, it's like, I just don't feel like playing the game, bro. I just need the information to be like put into my head without spoiling me. I need to like go through the experience, but I need to not go through the experience. You know what I mean? I need it to happen to me just directly into my brain. But yeah, anyway. So like, there's stuff I want to know, but I don't know, I just don't feel like playing right now. And the other thing too is it's kind of like what you said the other day, Ire, where it's like, I know as soon as I start playing it, I'm like not gonna want to stop again. But like, I don't know. I don't know, bro. I understand. I'll go shower. You go shower. Anyway, I'm gonna end for real though. I'll see you guys later. You already know what it is. I don't know when I stream. I may or may not stream. You know. Anyway, I'll see you guys later. Bye bye.